Hey babe, welcome to another video of mine. So today we're going to be talking about how being soft didn't break you. Softness was never the problem actually. Loving without wisdom, that was what broke us. Loving without wisdom and discernment, that is what eventually broke us. The Bible tells us to learn to be wise because wisdom is the most important thing to have. Can you imagine? Wisdom is the most important thing to have. So we have to make sure to learn to understand things well. Some of you didn't harden your hearts because you wanted to. You did it because the last time you were soft, it cost you. You loved deeply. You trusted sincerely. You showed up with an open heart, with a pure heart. And when it hurt, you quietly told yourself, I will never be that woman again. So now you hold back. You stay guarded. You call it being realistic, but sis, let me tell you something. It wasn't your softness that hurt you. It was loving without wisdom. My goodness, loving without wisdom, because I did love. I loved. When I say I loved, trust me, I loved. But it was all without wisdom. Softness and naivety are not the same thing, and God never asked any woman to be naive. Somewhere along the way, many of us learned this lie. If I soften again, if I dare to be soft again, I will lose myself. If I trust again, I will get hurt again. But softness isn't foolishness. Softness is strength with awareness. Look at Esther. She was gentle, graceful, respectful, but she was also observant. She listened more than she spoke. I'll say that again because that was also my problem. Esther listened more than she spoke. She waited for the right moment. Her softness didn't make her weak. It made her discerning and influential. But think about Rebecca. She was kind and open-hearted. But where things went wrong wasn't her heart. It was acting before fully seeing. Hence why we also have to always pray to God to give us the grace to be able to see the full picture in any situation that we are in. What is God trying to teach us? Softness without discernment leads to pain. Again, softness without discernment leads to pain. But discernment without softness leads to loneliness. God's way is both. He's not asking you to close your heart to stay safe. He's teaching you how to guard it wisely. And that might look like this. Not rushing emotional or physical intimacy. Not over-explaining yourself to people who haven't earned access. Not confusing attention with intention. Not abandoning your values just to be chosen. Being soft doesn't mean you ignore red flags. It means you notice them. You respond calmly. Calmly, babe. Calmly. Not emotionally. God isn't asking you to love blindly again. He's teaching you how to love with sight. So if you've been afraid to soften, if you've been telling yourself, well, I'm just being realistic now, maybe what you're really craving isn't hardness. Maybe it's wisdom. Wisdom doesn't harden a woman. Wisdom doesn't harden anybody really. It grounds us. So babe, take a breath. You can be soft and safe, open and discerning, loving and wise. The Bible says, when we draw wisdom close to us, when we make wisdom actually our best friend, it's going to become like a crown on our head. That's how important wisdom is. Wisdom is we have to pray to God to give us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in everything we do. So babe, being soft didn't break us. It was loving without discernment, without wisdom. that was what broke us. Thank you so much for listening, for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you, babe. Bye.